Hi everyone, for this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to dome a resin piece. This resin piece here is the one from my basic resin charm tutorial, and if you'll notice the back is a little bit unfinished. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the back piece here. And at the end of this video I will show you difference of with this one after it's domed compared to a piece that I made before that's not domed yet. So what I like to do is normally, if you'll notice, the edges are a little bit rough. You can see here. You see how it's rough over here? So what I like to do is I like to take sandpaper and sand it down. This sandpaper that I am using is 600 grit. Take my resin piece and I will just go ahead and sand the bottom of it. Next, I'm going to take a wet rag and I'm going to kind of just clean up the edges because you do have this resin dust that will get on it. And if you can see now, the edge is pretty smooth compared to how it was before. That's the reason why I like to sand my pieces first. And now let's get on to the doming part. When you're doming your resin piece, you can actually use just a level flat surface to dome it. Or you can get one of these doming trays. I got these from Crafter's Delight's website on her store Envy, but she no longer sells these. I believe you can get these at Michael's too. You can also use one of these and put this on top of here. But for this tutorial, I'm going to show you just how to do it straight on a level surface because probably most of you don't have doming mats. So I have already pre-mixed my resin here. And for the sake of this tutorial, I have colored it white so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. What you're going to do is you're going to start off by putting a little bit in the center here. And you want to start off slowly, little by little, just because if it's your first time doming, you won't be too sure on how much you need for the piece. And if you put too much, you'll actually get some spillage that will happen on the edge, which you don't want. And after I pour it on top, I'm going to take my toothpick and I'm just going to bring it along the edges here. Just to make sure that it covers the entire piece. Go ahead and add some more resin if you think that you do need a little bit more resin for doming. Rather than a straw this time, I'm going to take a lighter to get rid of all the bubbles. Now we're done with the doming part. I'm going to take a plastic cup and cover my piece so that no dust particles will get on the back of this. And I will let this sit until it is completely cured. And I will show you guys what the finished piece looks like. So I let my piece fully cure. And as you can see, it is filled in. With the white, you can really see it a lot better than if I had used just plain clear resin. And that's what it will look like after you've finished doming. This piece here hasn't been domed yet, and then you can see that it is a little concave right here because it isn't filled in. So I think that the piece just looks a lot more finished once it's domed. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and thanks for watching. Bye!